Okay, another optional question, and by taking an optional question, you're certainly going to give yourself better options in life. All right, it's an equation. It doesn't look like it's an easy equation to solve, but I do want to proceed in the way I proceed to do the problem. Let's take a look at it. The first thing, just write it down. So it's the xth root of 9 plus the xth root of 6 equals the xth root of 4. I'm going to divide both sides by the x root of 9, and that's like dividing every term by that. Certainly the first term becomes 1, plus, this is going to be the xth root of 6/9. I'm just using some rules of exponents here, or radicals when you look at it. And this will be the x root of 4/9. All right, next thing I'm going to do is reduce. What do you get over here? 1 plus, whoops, I made a mistake over there. I just realized it. That x is an index, right? So it's the xth root. I'm going to reduce this by a factor of 3. So 3 goes into 6 2 times, goes into 9 3 times. And then over here, I can't reduce it, but I can rewrite it. I can write this as 2/3. And there's a point to this, squared. That same thing as 4/9. All right, I'm going to write this as an exponent, and you get 1 plus 2/3 to the 1 over x equals 2/3 to the 2 over x. Now I can make a substitution. The substitution will be as follows. U equals 2/3 to the 1 over x. And what are you going to get here? 1 plus u equals u squared. All right, I need to solve that equation now for u, and you're going to get 0 equals u squared minus u minus 1. Let's keep moving forward. I'm going to use quadratic formula, and u will be equal to, let's see, twice the coefficient on the square term. I got this. The opposite of the coefficient on a linear term, plus or minus. Let's see. The coefficient on a linear term squared, that's 1, minus 4, times the coefficient on a square term, which is 1, times the constant term, which is minus 1. So I'll just put down plus. What do you get over here? U equals 1 plus or minus the root of 5 over 2. Certainly related to the golden ratio. Okay, so looking at it, someone says, what's u? Well, u is 2/3 to the 1 over x. Now, looking at it, I realize that 2/3 1 over x is always going to be a positive number. So I got to pick the positive root. And that's going to be 1 plus root 5 over 2. All right, what I'm going to do now is take the log of both sides, and I get 1 over x, the natural log of 2/3 equals the natural log of 1 plus root 5 over 2. And I'm going to solve for x. And it's going to be the natural log of 2/3 over the natural log of 1 plus root 5 over 2. And that's going to equal x. What I do there, I divided both sides by the natural log of the quotient 1 plus root 5 over 2. And I multiply both sides by x. And I got my answer. I know what x is now. Let me just rewrite it a little bit differently. So x is going to be equal to the natural log of 2 minus the natural log of 3. And the bottom will be the natural log of 1 plus root 5 minus the natural log of 2. And this number here, x, if you use a calculator, is approximately equal to minus 0.843, approximately equal to that. All right, all the work is down for you. I do want to emphasize that the reason I put work down there for you is what I'm doing over here is what you should be doing on your own. And of course, looking at the key to make sure you match the answer. What I mean by that I find x. I got the top. Did I get the bottom? I did get the bottom. Right, if you want, you can also approximate using a calculator. Not necessary, though. All right, so again, if you need to reach out to me, my name is Ron Bannon. My email address is Bannon, that's B as in boy, the @ symbol, NNON.US. Thank you for paying attention.